Welcome to the nutrition assignment tutorial video. In this video I'll show you how to complete your nutrition assignment utilizing the MyFitnessPal software online. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to Canvas, go to your assignments page. So you'll see down at the bottom it says nutrition assignment. You want to click on that. Right, it'll give you a brief description of what we're going to do. Most of this I will talk about in class. Again, this video I'll just show you how to create a MyFitnessPal account. So there's a link right here. We want to click on that. It should redirect you to a sign up page. So when you sign up, we want to use a valid email address. Right, and create a password. Then click continue. So it'll take you to this page. It'll ask for some basic demographics. I would put these in just so you can utilize the software down the road. You don't have to, but it's kind of good to have because it'll give you the option of using the fitness tracker as well. Right? So you can kind of just put these in. I'll rush through it. Right, if you want to create your own username, create your own username. Right, and it'll come down here. So this asks for your physical activity level. So we've talked about these in class, right? We have our three: sedentary, lightly active, which is our moderate, and then active. They also have a very active option. So if you're someone who has a very active occupation or you exercise 5 to 6 times a week at moderate to high intensity activities, you can click that. Right, if you're plan on exercising, you can use this as well, right? Let's say you exercise 3 times a week. You live an active lifestyle, right? You don't have to put the minutes. You really don't have to put any of this information in. But if you want to utilize it, it's a good tool to track what you're doing physically, right, and both nutritionally, right? If you have a goal, you want to maintain your current weight, lose weight, it kind of gives you options there. So I'm just going to put maintain my current weight. It'll take you to this page right here. If you want emails, you can. If not, I'm not going to click it right now. And so it'll take you here. So this kind of gives you just the basics of, fitness and nutrition goals. So I didn't put any information here, so I'm not really worried about that. What we're focused on are our nutritional goals, right? So for me, my nutritional goal of total caloric intake is around 3,000 a day, right? And it gives you a breakdown of your macronutrients right here. So you can kind of look at that, go down, click get started now, and it should take you to the home page here. So there's a lot of information in here. Feel free to browse around, look at it. There's a lot of good resources on this software. What we want to use is the food tracker. Right, so the food tracker is under food. You're going to click food there, and it'll going to give you a breakdown here of your meals. So what we're going to do is track our food from Friday the 29th to Saturday the 30th. So if I want to go over to those days, I'll just click that arrow, point over there, and it'll take me to Friday. All right. So just like the sheet I passed out to you guys in class, it has breakfast, lunch, dinner, and your snacks. I want you to log everything you consume, both food and beverages. And when you log those, you're going to input that into the software right here. So let's start with breakfast. Right? We want to click add food. Right? If you make your own meals, you can choose create meals. If you have recipes, you can put recipes together. If you're just eating, generic food choices, their database is huge. So for example, let's say I had a bagel for breakfast. All I do is type in bagel in the search bar, and it will give you a bunch of choices right here, and you can kind of scroll through them, right? You don't have to worry so much about the brands. I would just go with your generic brands. It's not going to be pinpoint to the bagel you eat or the choice you buy, but it's going to be within 5 to 10 calories. So let's say I ate a bagel plain. I had one, that's one serving. It gives you serving options here. Breakfast, add it to my diary. right? Now let's say I had a glass of orange juice for breakfast. Go back to breakfast, add food, go to the search engine, type in orange juice, and it'll give you a bunch of choices, right? So let's just say I had a home style orange juice here, right? We talked about this in class. Your average glass is about 8 ounces. If you had one glass, that's one serving. Add it to your diary, right? So if that's all I had for breakfast, that's all I input, right? Once you have breakfast inputted, then you move to lunch, dinner, and so on with your snacks, right? When you're done with Friday, you'll click the arrow, move on to Saturday, and do the same thing for Saturday. Again, we want to try and input everything we eat so we can get an accurate report on our total macronutrient intake. When you've completed that, I'll give you further instructions on how to print a report out, and that's what you will turn into me.